probably ain't got the right people helping them.
I got rich by the time I was 31. Here's the best advice I give my teenage friends. It was easy. What can I tell you? It was hard? No, it was easy. You say, well, Mr. Owen, if it was so easy, how come everybody else around you during that 6 years, how come they didn't get rich? Here's why. It's easy not to. Found an opportunity. That's all you got to do in America, search for an opportunity. Take the first one, right, try it. If that isn't it, leads to another. One door closes, another door opens. This is what's exciting about America. It's full of opportunity. Here was the promise I got, and I bring it to you. Here's what my teacher said. If you will change, Mr. Owen, he said, if you will change, everything will change for you.
Oh, sorry. Hey, how's it going, guys? It's your man, House Buying Brian, part-time real estate investor. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to come up with your offer, how to know how much to offer a seller when trying to do a wholesale deal. Okay, I find that this is something people get hung up on. And in real estate, you make money when you buy, not when you sell. So if you can get it under contract for the right price, or if it's something you keep or flip, if you can get the numbers right when you purchase or get it under contract, you've already won. That's the majority of the battle. So in this video, I'm gonna break down the formula, how to calculate it, and also some other strategies and some exceptions. So let's get to it. A quick disclaimer, I'm going to go through some background information on this so you really can understand it, because I used to have a problem with this formula. Even though it's a really simple formula, math in high school, it wasn't my strong suit. Alright, but I'm gonna make this easy for you. What you're trying to do is, when you get a deal under contract, okay, so this is your contract, alright, the purchase price, you want to be able to get it under contract but still offer this to your cash buyer, okay, at 70% of ARV. Okay, they need to be purchasing this property at 70% of ARV. Why? That's the most important thing. When you really understand that, I think it'll make it a lot easier, so you won't be getting stuck with things that aren't deals and they're not selling when you understand this. So you want to be able to get it under contract so low that when you present this same deal to the cash buyer, he's buying the house at 70% of ARV. This is kind of like an industry standard as far as the formula. We have the ARV, this is after repaired value. So what the home is worth, all fixed up, multiplied, remember math, so multiplied times 0.70. This is how we're going to get the 70%. Subtracted by the repairs needed to fix it up, and subtracted by your assignment fee or your profit, the check you want to get at closing. So let's start with ARV. ARV, how you're going to get this number right now is you want an investor-friendly agent, and they can help you to get this number. So an investor-friendly agent to give you comps on the property. That's going to be how you get this ARV. I'm going to have another video where I specifically talk about comps, but ARV, get this from a realtor, okay? Alright, so you take this number. Let's say this number is 100,000, 100K, times 0.7, okay? Get my calculator out. So we got 100,000 times 0.7. So we're at 70,000 right now. And subtracted by repairs. Alright, let's say this home only needs about 15K worth of work. $15,000 worth of work. How do you find repairs? You can get bids from a contractor. Let's say you get 3 different bids from a contractor, and that's how you can come up with the repairs needed. And subtracted by, let's say you want to make $10,000 on this deal, 10K. And we're going to go ahead and put this formula in our calculator. So a home that can sell for $100,000 all fixed up multiply times 0.7. This particular home needs $15,000 worth of work. So now we're at 55, and then subtracted by your 10K, which is 45. So $45,000 would be the maximum allowable offer that you can offer that seller. All right, but let's not stop there. Let's kind of take it a little further, because you don't really just want to start at 45,000 and not have any negotiating room. So what you can do is you can take 45. You can take 15% off of that, and you can kind of start right there. All right. So let's do 45,000 times 0.85. So it's 85% of that. So we're gonna start at 38,000 for the offer. Okay. And you can negotiate all the way up till you get to here, because this is the most you can offer the seller. Now this is the most that you can offer the seller if you want to make $10,000. Now the ARV is the ARV. You can't change or manipulate that. All right. And this is the industry standard formula of what your cash buyer needs to be at, all in, including everything. And the repairs, this is the work that needs to be done. The only thing in this formula that you really can manipulate is how much you are making. Okay, so if you want to make a deal work, don't be greedy. You can adjust this. So can you offer this seller 50,000? Of course you could offer the seller 50,000. All right. But in order to offer the seller 50,000, you can't take away from the repairs, and you can't say it's now worth 105. It doesn't work like that. What's going to happen is now you are willing to take a $5,000 pay cut. All right. And guess what? Some of something is better than all of nothing. So I think, you know, in this instance, you know, it might be worth it. All right. So anytime you want to negotiate, make sure you do the formula and adjust your offer. Okay. Anytime you're going up on your offer, notice that's cutting into your actual assignment fee. So if you went up to 53, you'll be making $2,000. And I don't even know if I do a deal like that low. That's pretty tight. But that's kind of how you just use this formula. Now, all of this to the side. A lot of people pass on deals because they think everything is black and white. And you really got to know your market and think about who is your end buyer. Who are you flipping this contract to? Okay, so you got a deal under contract. All right, who are you flipping this to? You're not always flipping to this investor that needs to buy it at 70% of value. And I see a lot of people kind of get stuck on this because that's not the truth all the time. Think about this. Sometimes you might want to flip this deal to an owner-occupant. It's a whole little family. But guess what? They have cash. They have cash money, and they are willing to buy a fixer-upper and pay all cash for it. So sometimes you can flip it to someone like this that has cash. They're also a cash buyer. They're willing to buy this home, okay, and they're willing to, let's say, pay 80%. That's still a great deal. It's better than buying at full market value, or 85% or 90%. So don't always market your properties to this guy right here. This is a little secret. All right. We love the investors for quick transactions, but honestly, I think I flip most of my deals to either owner occupants, or here's another thing. This is usually for rehabbers. A lot of investors may be buying and holding. So what if you're flipping this deal to an investor that's looking to buy and hold and keeping it as a rental? Instead of putting yourself in a box and only selling it to one person, a flipper basically, look at other options. A buy and hold guy, okay? A family, a newbie investor. A newbie investor that has cash and is not using hard money. They're using their own money, and they've been watching too much HGTV, and they're willing to pay 80% of the value because to them that's still a deal. All right. So hope this makes sense as far as calculating offers. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the ARV. You find that from a realtor. They'll help you with that, investor-friendly realtor. You multiply it times 0.7. Okay, when you get that number, you subtract the repairs needed, where you can get this from contractor bids, and then you subtract the a profit you want to make for amount. If you need some more room, adjust your assignment fee. If you need some more room, look at targeting different type of buyers. That's how you use that formula, but also do your homework and know your market and find out the people that are buying homes with cash, because all of them may not be using the exact same formula. So do your homework. I hope you guys like this video, and I appreciate everyone in the comments. Thank you for being patient with me till I get back and respond to you guys. I do plan on responding to everyone. If you like this video, it helped, please click the like button. Please subscribe, share. Thank you guys. See you in the next video.